Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. I'm just here to talk about just talking. To be quite honest, like a lot of things are happening right now. Right? There's just a lot of things seeing, a lot of things that people are discussing, and I just want to say one thing. I'm not gonna talk about more deeply into it, but look at my fucking Afro hair, man. Alright, look at this shit. It's freaking amazing. Dragon Ball Z shit. you know. But moving on. This is what they're afraid of, man. They don't want us to have hair like this. Look at that, all wavy, curly, Rastafari, Afro. Come on, man. I mean, I don't have Rastafari hair, obviously, but I have Afro, curly, wavy hair. So, yeah. But moving on, you guys, anybody, I'm saying this right now. What are you doing? To my brothers and sisters that are paying attention to some bullshit, I'm not even going to mention it, but the fact that you're paying to some bullshit that what Hollywood is pushing at, and the bullshit that these orcs are trying to push, you're listening to it. What the fuck's wrong with you? Remember, I've said this before, and I always will say it. Fuck these celebrities. I don't give a fuck who they are. They made that fucking bed. They're fucking gonna lie in it. That's it. That's it. Stop trying to be friends with them. I don't care if they look like you or not. What do you think? That's the point. That's the agenda. You idiots. Come on, man. You can't be that stupid. You can't be this stupid. I see Brother Remedy H talking about this shit, and I'm over here like, I'm not even paying attention to that all of that shit. I'm not. Because that's stupid, and I know exactly it's a distraction. Am I dumb? But no, some brothers and sisters want to talk about it, and I'm just like, do you guys know it's just a distraction? So why are you talking about it? These are celebrities that don't give a fuck about you. They have more money than you. Oh, but this not. I don't care. I don't care. The fact of the matter is, when you go to bed, do they still give a fuck about you? No, they don't. Stop saying that they do. They don't. They don't. They want you dead. They're gonna lead you to the slaughterhouse. Okay? The fuck's wrong with you? You think these celebrities are gonna actually help you to wake the fuck up? Oh, we need a leader and shit like that. What the fuck's wrong with you? Be your own leader. Set an example. But you don't want to do that. So don't call yourself, oh, I'm in tune and spiritual with myself if you doing that crap. I'm more spiritual than you, man. Seriously. If you're paying attention to these celebrity bullshits, then I don't know. You're not in tune and spiritual with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself because there's plenty of people out here that are seeing what's happening, and they're like, "Well, this looks fun. Maybe I should join it," and not taking it fucking goddamn serious. Remember what Remedy H said around December. Remember what he said in December. What he said at December. Remember what he said for December. Okay? Because what he said is exactly what I've been knowing since literally July of this year. Or the beginning of this year. Something's going to happen in December. Pay fucking attention for those idiots that are like, well, nothing happened here. Yeah, it did happen. You just didn't fucking pay attention. That's how stupid and unconnected you are, man. The fuck's wrong with you? God, man. Think for yourself. Think for you fucking yourself, man. Seriously. You're not thinking for yourself. My God. You have some celebrities that hang out with fucking orcs. Some of our own, what you want to call our own people, hang out with these orcs. For example, you have Kanye hanging out with fucking Trump. Come on, man. You can't be this fucking retarded and stupid. Are you that stupid? You do realize some of these orcs have our own kind as lapdogs. Okay? So they can use them to be in the forefront, and then when we look at them, we'd be like, oh, they representing us. No, they're not. They're not representing you, man. They don't give a fuck about you. How many times do we need to say this? They have slaughtered you, killed you, and hanged you, and ate you, and raped you, and yet you still want to be like, alright. And these are the same fucking people that fucking betrayed your ass. Fucking your brothers and sisters and shit like that. All those celebrities that are all carbon, those are the same celebrities that fucking betrayed us back when everything fell. Don't fucking play with me. Alright? It's just the same shit. They just came back. Alright? And it's still the same old fucking goddamn piece of shit people when they came here. Along with these orcs. When these orcs came here, that's when they started to be fucking pieces of shit. Because when they didn't came here, they didn't act like that. They didn't act like that at all. But maybe it was deep inside of them. Or who knows? Maybe it was something that had a fucking crack inside their head to be like, oh, yeah, let's betray my brothers and sisters because this orc stuff is great. You have no idea what you had. If you're paying attention to all these celebrities, you don't understand and understand what you had in ancient times, man. You don't understand and understand. You made the pyramids. We made the pyramids. So what the fuck are you trying to like? What are you trying to think and convey of what you used to be? Fucking idiot. What are you trying to convey with this? Oh yeah, we made the pyramids, but we can still suck the orc's dick. How's that? What? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Like Remedy H said, you can't be in tune and then still follow with these orcs, basically. He said in other words, but still it's true. You can't be like, oh, I'm in tune and spirit for myself, but yet you're gonna suck the dick of these motherfuckers. And look at these celebrities that they use and be like, yeah, they're representing me. There's tons of celebrities that I used to like and enjoy. Alright? And sometimes I still enjoy them, but not like them. Because I finally realized and grew the fuck up knowing that they're there just to distract me, man. Okay? These celebrities here are there to distract you. For example, for Klown, look what's happened to these orcs right now. These celebrity orcs. Some of them are dying. Like the guy that played Hagrid in Harry Potter, he died. What is it? Bruce Willis? He's retiring from Hollywood because he's sick. He has something in his head, like dementia or some shit like that. I don't know. But you see what's happening to these orc celebrities now? They're dying off and they're getting sick. How can you not see the writing on the wall here, man? I've been seeing this shit for a while and I'm like, wow, they're dying quick like flies, man. And you're not noticing it. You're not noticing it. What the fuck's wrong with you? The people that have been noticing it, good for you. Good for you. Because you are the real ones. You are the real ones that see through this bullshit and don't want to fucking pay attention to it. I don't pay attention to that crap. I don't even subscribe to that crap. Every time I listen to it, or anytime brothers and sisters talk about it, I'm just like, I'm not even going to listen to you at this point. I'm not even going to listen to you right here. Because I just don't care. Why are you talking about these fucking piece of shit celebrities? Why? They don't deserve the time of day. They don't deserve the air you breathe. Okay? They don't. Oh, but that's a brother and a sister. Motherfucker. They betrayed us. Stop acting like... Look, I'll say this right now. How come they haven't went to your neighborhood and started talking to you and started building? Huh? You see that wood right there? That wood right here. I just got this yesterday. It was free wood. Literally, I built outside. I built that. I mean, not built that, but I got that. And I'm gonna break it and build stuff on it. And then that little flat surface you see right there, I might think I'm making like some type of I don't know. I'm thinking almost like a portal of like other brothers and sisters just coming down here, link there, because I've been planning to do that for a while, and I knew it was fucking walking until these motherfuckers took it down, because I knew it was fucking goddamn walking. All right, not other than that of these brothers and sisters coming down, but the energy of the heat coming down here. Then they took that shit off. All right, so I know it's fucking goddamn walking. All right, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? You guys realize we're in the. You guys realize we're in the. We're past the. We're basically at the finish line. You guys know that, right? We literally, this is the finish line, and we're right here. We literally right here. We already kind of passed the finish line. Why? Because it's over. It's over. They're just, like Grammy 8 said, they're just keeping it afloat. They're just keeping it alive a little bit. And it's true. Anything that he's fucking talked about, I already seen it. Okay? That's what kind of frustrates me of talking about this shit, because how can you guys not see this shit? Are you that fucking stupid and that naive? Do you not... You're not in tune in spirit with yourself, man. You're not. Oh, how can you know in this and that? Because you're paying attention to these celebrities, man, when you're supposed to focus on thyself, on you and nature. Get grounded. Meditate, man. The fuck, build. Why is that so hard? Stupid motherfuckers, man. Like, look at this shit. I just got done making this a while back. I'm still not done with it, though. But I finally put this, look at that, came off. But I was trying to, make this, go down a little bit more, and that's fine. Hey, got out. But this got wrapped up. Obviously, it looks kind of messy, but it doesn't matter. It's all wrapped up and everything like that. You got the copper here, then the iron wire here, and then I was gonna plant this like that. So I just have to use my tools to put the nail down even further down and stuff like that. But overall, this is what you should do, guys. Look, I have sigils all over this shit. You see this shit? Sigils. Freaking what is it? I have some transmuted circles on here too. Like, this is what we do. This is what we need to do. But what are you guys doing? The ones that are fucking paying attention to these Hollywood pieces of shits. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is that all you're paying attention to? I hope not. Oh, I hope not. Because that's stupid. Why are you paying attention to these motherfuckers and not paying attention to yourself and growing? For crying out loud, man. Like, this is supposed to be an antenna, as you can see, but it's falling and shit like that because it's not, like, right. But still, you see what it's supposed to be. You see it? Sometimes I don't post this stuff or anything like that because I know these fucking orcs see my shit. Alright? I want to say this one thing, you motherfucking piece of shit pigs. Alright? All of you. Fucking all of you. All of you, literally, right now, soon, all of you fucking goddamn orcs are gonna fucking goddamn perish. Okay? Alright? It's already starting right now. Okay? And you motherfuckers are trying to make it fucking goddamn cold so you guys can live longer. That shit's not gonna happen. Alright? We're tired of your fucking shit, and we don't fucking want winter. Alright? We said it, and we stomp it on the fucking goddamn ground. We don't want it. And it's not gonna fucking goddamn happen, you fucking piece of shit. Alright? And your whole fucking species is gonna fucking die because of the fucking goddamn heat. Alright? You motherfuckers. Alright? It's rightly deserved because you motherfuckers came here and decided to do shit you're not supposed to fucking goddamn do. Thinking that you're the cosmos. Thinking that you can do what the fuck you want to do and not think the fucking... and not get fucking karma. You know how stupid that is? Going to a planet, destroying its peace, and then thinking you're not going to get the fucking consequences of it? Are you stupid? Are you fucking stupid? This is why what's happening to planets happened to the planet. Alright? You could lead some brothers and sisters to a slaughterhouse. You know what? Go ahead. Go right fucking ahead. Because those brothers and sisters are not even they're not even awakened anyways. Alright? You think they're awakened, they're not. They're just going to be led to a slaughterhouse. And you know what? Forget it. I don't help people when they're about to go to a slaughterhouse. I don't. Why do you think I make videos like this? So people can actually fucking start thinking. But when they don't start thinking, they lead to a slaughterhouse. I'm not going to tell you to stop. I'm not going to tell you no. I'm just going to watch you and see you cut in pieces for being a fucking idiot. Alright? And then when they all done with you, they're not done because they have to go through us. And that's something that they don't want. Because we are connected to thyself. We know what's going on around here. Okay? At least I know what's going on around here. Every time I see what's going on around here, eventually Remedy H and Serious Temple talk about it. Shout out to you guys. It's true. Everything that I talked about. Even sometimes Isaac's Wisdom talks about it, which is funny because literally when I hear all you guys talk about some of the stuff that I'm thinking or I'm seeing or I'm talking about on my channel, I'm all like, are you guys watching my shit? In a funny way. Not like, oh, how dare you, you know? In a funny way, because I'm all like thinking, I'm like, that's kind of funny. Are you guys watching my videos? You know? Because I just talked about this, or I just thought about this, and you made a whole video about it. Are you spying on me or some shit? You know? Going back to what I said about the Truman Show. If you haven't watched the Truman Show, if you haven't watched that movie, watch it. And then look, you are Truman, and everything around you revolves around you. Some people might say, no, it doesn't, but it does. This universe, this planet revolves around the carbon people. And if we are gone, guess what? The planet's just gonna... These orcs can't live here. I'll say that right now. If we were not here, these orcs can't live here. For crying out loud, they need us anyways. We don't need them, they need us. So they won't be here anyways. And let me tell you something. I didn't want to say like December and all that shit. I didn't. I knew that something was going to happen around that time. Why? Because I've been knowing it since the beginning of this year or in July. And I told you guys before too, remember if you watched my video saying that pay attention to July or August and stuff was happening around that time. Pay attention. But some of you guys were like, well, not all of you guys, I didn't get no comments or anything like that, but I bet you anyone was like, oh, I didn't see anything. I'm like, how can you not? Stupid shit like that, man. I'm just like, you know, like my wand that I made. Look at that. Look at that. But anything else kind of talk about, to be quite honest, because I'm just sick and tired of the BS. I am. I'm sick and tired of the BS. Either wake the fuck up, or go to the slaughterhouse, and then learn your lesson in the afterlife. How about that? How about that? How about that? Because if you can't learn it here, you're going to have to learn it in the next life, motherfucker. Seriously. Seriously. What is stopping you from knowing thyself? What is stopping you from knowing thyself? What is stopping you from knowing thyself? It's you. Not me, not anyone else, but you. You just put these distractions here so you could be like a dog and be like, instead of fucking looking at it and being like, nah, fuck that shit, and paying attention to you and focusing on you and seeing what's inside of you and what's in the cosmos. Then all of a sudden you get that aha moment and you're like, holy shit, I see it. I see it. I see it. These are the type of people, not all of them, but some of them, these are the type of people that don't shut off their own fucking goddamn phones. Or put their phones to the side and think for a bit. Take the environment in. Go outside a bit. Or better yet, turn off your technology off in your room or wherever you at, your living room or whatever, kitchen, I don't give a fuck. Turn off every technology you have and just sit. Just sit, think, what is it, comprehend of your life and everything like that and what's going on. Just think, because that silence will help you. It really will. Then start meditating, man. I've said this before and I'll recite it again. If you're having a tough time meditating, start slow. 5 minutes. Then the next day, another 5 minutes. And then maybe if you want to feel like you can do more, do 10 minutes. Then keep doing 10 minutes and feel like you can do a little bit more, than 20 minutes. Then so on and so forth until you reach to 30 minutes. Okay? Seriously. There's some days that I come home and it's like 11 o'clock at night. And I'll be like, okay, I can't meditate for maybe I could meditate at 30 minutes. And sometimes that goes by fast as fuck. And it goes to 11:20 or 11:15 or some shit. Sometimes when I meditate, that shit goes by fast, the timer. And I notice it and I'm like, shit, it just turned 11. Now it's 11:15. The time just stopped for some reason. You see? You gotta pay attention to that shit too. Why? Because you are creating almost like a vortex, almost like a portal around you to stop time. Have you ever noticed that? Okay? There's some things that you do when you're asleep that you will never know. For example, me and my friend were talking about this. Have you ever all of a sudden laid on this side of the bed where your head is and then all of a sudden you're here? That hasn't happened to me in a long, long ass time. But when I was a kid, that did happen to me. I'm not going to sugarcoat you. That did happen to me. Alright? That could be anything. That could be you moving in the dream world, but in the physical realm, you're actually moving here, but you're actually asleep, so you don't really know. For kind of loud, I've sleptwalked before. My mom has caught me. My grandfather has caught me. For crying out loud, man. It was snowing like crazy. When I was sleeping at my grandparents' house once, I was literally sleepwalking. I opened, my grandfather was going to go to the bathroom. I opened the front door and it was winter cold and I was in my fucking boxers, no t-shirt, and I was about to go right outside in the winter while it was snowing. My grandfather just grabbed me, put me on the couch that I was sleeping on, and I didn't move. After that, I just went straight to sleep. My grandfather told my mom that, and then I was hearing it with my grandfather and my mom. I was like, holy shit, I was sleepwalking. They were like, yeah. My grandfather was like, I had to pull you here and put you on the couch. My mom was like, he woke up after that? He's like, nope, I thought I put him there. He just stood asleep. He didn't move. Yeah. Oh, but sleepwalking does go with a lot of things. For example, all right, this was back then when I used to eat meat. I don't anymore, basically. I don't eat the chicken and all that shit. But when I did used to eat meat, the reason why I sleptwalk, I started noticing it. Pork rinds. Hey, most people be like, how did you figure that out? Easy. I did a test. I saw it in the TV show. If you ever saw this cartoon show back in the 90s, Hey Arnold, and one of the characters, Helga Pataki, starts eating pork rinds and she starts sleepwalking. And I thought that was kind of funny, so I tested out. And all of a sudden, my mom told me that I sleptwalk. Then I took pork rinds again to my grandparents' house. He told me I sleptwalk. I sleepwalk. Something with pork rinds makes you sleepwalk. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is the meat. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's something that's inside of the meat that makes you sleepwalk, and these motherfuckers do something to you. Who knows? Who knows? Or maybe it's a subconscious thing, man. There could be so many things. Why? Because I never leave a stone unturned. Alright? I'm always thinking outside of the box because even back then, when I was like a religious person, I was even thinking outside of the box. You know? That's why I saw things that other people couldn't see. And then when I got more in tune with myself after 2016, well, around 2016 and forward, because I woke up in 2012 and I was just that angry person because I was just learning all this stuff about these wicked ones, and I was just like, how come no one hasn't stopped them, and these should be stopped and shit like that, you know. That hero complex, in a way. You start kind of getting that in a way. But then you start learning, you know, you woke up and you're not gonna wake everyone up. As long as you're awake, you know, lift that vibration up and shit like that. But that's another story for another day for me to talk about my experience of me. I don't want to say waking up, but the reason I don't say awaken is because I feel like it's been too out there. Like people have used it so much that it's like, you know, that's why I say in tune with myself. That's why I say I'm in tune with myself and nature. I would never say that I'm awakened or spiritual. Well, I could say spiritual, but I would never say I'm awakened because that word has been fucked up. It has. Because people say, oh, I'm awake, I'm awake. Then you do some stupid shit that I'm looking at that I'm like, there's people that I follow that recommend you and you're acting this way. I don't like it. Like, why are you acting stupid? And people still recommend you to that person. And I'm looking at them like, I got nothing against you, but are you seeing what they are doing or how they acting? Maybe it's something that I'm missing. I don't know. You know, it's sometimes when I see brothers and sisters act a little crazy than usual because the way we talk, people think we're crazy already. You know, but when they talk something crazy about, I don't know, man. It's just something that is so far out there. Like, I'm not talking about like stitches putting in your hands and all that shit. I'm not talking about that because we used to do that. But some stupid shit that I can't describe it. It's just something stupid that you look at. Once you see it from a brother or sister, you would know. You'd be like, that's stupid. Oh shit, that was something that TheSkullKlown was talking about. Something just so stupid that you can't even put words into it. You just look at it, you'd be like, the fuck is wrong with you? You know, it's like that. So you gotta be careful with that, to be quite honest with you, because hey man, it's just what happens around here, man. Sometimes people around here just wanna act stupid or be scared, and sometimes it's your own people. I've been noticing that too. Some of our own people are actually scared of what's going to happen, which makes no sense. Either you're scared because you're working for these motherfuckers and you're going to get your karma, or you're scared to... That's the thing, I don't even get why you're scared. The only way you could be scared is if you're working with these motherfuckers. Other than that, why should you be scared? Why? You scared because you're not going to have a fucking PlayStation anymore or some shit? Or a car to drive? What are you scared of that's going to be gone? Why are you scared of, basically? Because I'm already, like, look, I'll say this before. It's not like I didn't want to be a video game designer. That's one of my dreams. And then when I realized deep inside of me that, oh, the reason I want to become a video game designer is because I created things, I created beings, and I also created, like, worlds. There's a reason why some of us are like, oh, we want to be a video game designer, because deep within, we created worlds. We created people. When I figured that out, that's how I knew that I created beings that are called the Neptunians. Alright? Some people might not even heard of them, because I remember, hey, I remember watching the two Tron movies back to back, and I had a dream about these guys. I did. Alright? And they weren't evil or anything like that. I totally felt a neutral state, and that's how you should be. You should be in a neutral state. Alright? And when I found out that those were my children, and these motherfuckers, these wicked ones, try to fuck them up, I fixed that. Now they can't get fucked up anymore because I fixed that shit. Alright? I had to be in tune and spirit with myself. I had to wake up to realize who I am and realize what the fuck they did to my children, my babies, that I made to help protect this planet. Alright? Not to say we were not the protectors and all that shit, but we made other beings too to help us with this shit. Okay? Seriously, remember, we created Dracos and the felines. We created a lot of things that are out here, people. Okay? We are the Titans. Alright? Remember that video that me talking about the Titans and the sacred clowns and shit like that and the Nephilim? I will do a part 3 to that very soon. But I want to keep you guys hold over with this right now. Me just talking some things, you know? And I looked at some brother right here, Bubba Johnson live. Shout out to that older. That older is great. I haven't watched a lot of his videos, but the ones that I have watched are great. Shout out to that guy. Literally, shout out to that brother. Because he recently talked about Jewish people calling us monkeys and using blackface. Yeah, you still have white people using fucking blackface here. Look, I want to say this right now to some of my Hispanics, some of my Afro-Hispanic brothers and sisters. Because these orcs are monkeys. These orcs are monkeys. Stop acting like you are a monkey. You manifest yourself into a being like this. Okay? Back then, when you manifested yourself, you didn't look like this. You looked like a titan. You know the movie Hercules? You either look like a big giant rock titan, or tree titan, or fire titan, or an air titan. You were different types of titans. Okay? Why do you think they use our bodies for the elements? Alright? We have the elements inside of us, guys. Seriously. The elements are inside of us should tell you what titans we used to be. Obviously, that's all in one together, obviously, because we evolved over time. Now we're going to evolve again. Okay? Seriously, think about that. We're going to evolve even more now. Because what we went through here, we don't have to go through it anymore. We don't have to go through it anymore. So all this stuff that we went through in this lifetime, we don't have to go through it anymore, man. We don't have to go through it anymore. We're going to be immortal soon. We're already immortal anyways. But sooner or later, these fleshy bodies, sooner or later, someone can use a gun and won't even fucking penetrate it. But people won't believe that shit. Go ahead, don't believe it. But when you see people getting shot and doesn't do anything to them, don't fucking freak out. Oh, why are they like that? Because that's how they are. That's what they originally was, man. They made us into a solid state. That means they can do what the fuck they want. They can destroy us. They can shoot us. But if we become a liquid or a gas state, they can't fucking touch us. Okay? Why do you think some people around here, shout out to Remedy H, why do you think he said that, you don't fight them physically, you fight them spiritually? Thank you. You do. You don't fight these motherfuckers physically. That's what they want you to do. That's why they can go like, yeah, fight us, yeah. You don't think they don't want us to go straight after them like that? Of course they do. Of course they do. Because that is a way for them to control us too. Right? They can't control the spirit world. They can't control what we do in the astral realm, man. They can't control that shit. They try so hard to control the spirit world, but they can't. They can't. What was it that Remedy 8 said? They are speck. They are speck. They're nothing. They're nothing but dust at the end of the day, guys. So stop looking at them as this high mighty shit. And any of these celebrities that look like us that work with them, fuck them. Fuck them. They made their decision. Now they're gonna lie down and die for it. And some of them already have. Alright? Some of them are long gone. So why the fuck should we give a fuck about a clone that doesn't have a soul or a spirit? Why the fuck should we give a fuck about a person that doesn't fucking feel or doesn't fucking give a fuck about their own fucking goddamn race? Where does this stop? Where does the line fucking cross? Where? Where does the line fucking cross? Where? Where does it cross? Where does it cross? Does it cross when you get slaughtered and your own family members see that shit? When is it? No, seriously, when is it? When is it? When is it? No one is not perfect around here, and that's fine. Of course, I'm not perfect. But guess what? At least I know what's going on around here. And that's enough. That's enough. Alright? And then you build like stuff like this, you meditate, you go within thyself, you plant your feet on either grass or wood. If you have a porch that's made out of wood, plant your feet on that. If you have wooden floors, wooden panels on your floor, put your feet on that too. Because it's still part of nature, it's wood. Come on, guys. I can't tell you how many times I've just gone like this. I can literally feel it from up here, even if it's just a little bit, man. Even if it's just a little bit. Sometimes you feel it here and then here at the same time. It just depends what you're doing, depends what you're walking on, it depends how your day has going. But I always feel an energy on top of my crown. Alright? And that's a good thing. Alright? Because that right there, that crown that's on top of you, will help you see through stuff. Alright? Sometimes you might get distracted on certain things, but you just gotta remind yourself, don't get distracted. Hey, it happens to me. Happens to a lot of people. But you got to remind yourself to not get distracted by these motherfuckers. Always remind yourself that, man. Okay? Remember, you are responsible for your own self. Okay? You are responsible for your own self. So, be responsible for yourself. Okay? Don't have this fucking hero complex. Don't get me gone. I know some people want to do that or even have like a heart to do it. But at the same time, you're wasting your energy. And at the same time, if the person hasn't, in a way, seen what you have seen, then what the fuck is the point? What the fuck is the point? If they don't see what you see, then automatically just going to be like, where's the facts? Where's this and that, obviously. And then you tell them that you've been researching all of this shit for who knows how long, but they still won't fucking believe you because either that's how ignorant they are, or they just don't want to believe you because either they're older than you, or they just don't believe you because, again, they don't see the facts. You can scroll, probably you can have your phone and show them all of that shit, but if they can't change themselves, they're not going to change, man. Seriously. They have to be open to it, but there's a lot of people here that are not open to this shit. That's why we say the 1% will destroy the system and wake up the masses. It only takes 1 fucking percent. 1%. And the whole thing that's with Kanye and all that shit, right there, all of that shit just proved to me who is the 1%. Anyone that paid attention to that shit was not even the 1%. All of you are fucking goddamn liars and hypocrites. Talk about the fucking 1% thinking that you are the 1%. Yeah, you're fucking paying attention to that bullshit. Are you high? There's some celebrities that have died here. A single that recently died, too. Like, I don't even know, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Why should I give a fuck about a celebrity that doesn't give a fuck about me? Or why should I give a fuck about a celebrity if they don't come to my neighborhood and start doing what I'm doing? Meditating, building. I have a room right there. You can use my spare room right there. I bet you anything, some of our own family members won't mind you coming into our own house and literally having rent free. Some of our family members will be like that just because you're a celebrity. I won't be like that. I'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, since you're here, you gotta pay rent. I'll pay like $2 something. You need to pay however the person of the house is telling you. So, oh, and by the way, if you have a lot of money too, just don't. Yeah. Oh, actually, that's another thing for another day. I was going to tell you something about my families and shit, but that doesn't. Nah, that's fine. I don't have to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. That's a private thing, anyways. So, but I think that's it, guys. That's it. That's really it. I want you guys to know that do not pay attention to these bullshits. Don't. You really don't. Guys, the writing is on the wall. Remedy H told you it. I've told you it. I've told you it since the beginning of this year, and around July and August I told you it. So don't say that I didn't warn you at all. I didn't say shit because you decided to be ignorant. You decide to be ignorant. And there's one comment that I did got in my other channel, talk about like I hated gays or some shit like that. Look, listen. What's going to happen with the people that are gay, bi, trans, and all that shit? They're going to go through something that's more hardship than anything. Alright? Because they don't know what's going on around here. Or they refuse to know what's going on around here. And plus, the way that they are. Mindset-wise. And it's not their fault. So if you say that, oh, I hate gays and all that shit because it's my fault. No. The reason they act like that is because the way these motherfuckers decide to make the war the way it is. Okay? That's fine if you're attracted to those things. Hey, that's you. You do you. But I'm just telling you what it actually is. Don't get offended when I tell you that a gay person is eventually not going to be gay anymore. Don't be pissed off at me like that. Because fuck you. Seriously. I'm not saying that's a lot of people. I'm saying that just certain people think that, oh, just this and that. I'm like, what the fuck's... The whole energy that's coming down to this planet is going to change the mindsets of a lot of people. So what do you want me to tell you? The fuck, man? The men are going to go back to being men, and the women are going to go back to being women. What the fuck is wrong with you with that? What the fuck is wrong with you accepting that shit? Because what? You just want things to go around here and be fucked up? Not chaos, because chaos is different. Right? For kind of like, that was the first thing that was in the cosmos. Chaos. Alright? And she's very fucking powerful. Alright? And then she eventually gave birth to herself in a way, again, and then she gave birth to her child. If you read the Greek mythology and shit like that, the Greek mythology stuff, the whole Roman gods and shit like that, that is about us. Why do you think Why do you think these orcs put these Greek gods all Caucasian? Because they wish they lived around that time. They obsess about the Greek mythology, guys. They're obsessed with it. Because they weren't around that time, to be quite honest. They weren't there around that time. They weren't. They heard stories about it, but they weren't there around that time. I mean, eventually they saw us as giants, so there is that. So maybe they were, but not fully. Right? We were fighting against each other until eventually these motherfuckers came, and then we fought against them. We had our own problems with each other. And there's always been wars here anyways on this planet with our brothers and sisters. Now, it's not because of what these orcs put. No. That's a different type of shit. We were fighting for other things. Right? Again, look at the Greek mythology. You could see that we were fighting for other things. We weren't fighting against people that were unnatural. We were fighting against ourselves. And not to say these Dracos didn't see that shit. These Dracos are old. I hope you guys know that. These Dracos are anciently old. But they're not as ancient as us. Why? Because we created them. We created them. That's how old we are. We're so old that we created these guys. Right? Let me see. Alright, I don't know why my laptop started over there. But that's it. I'll probably will talk more. Well, I would do the third video of the Nephilim and all that stuff later. And the whole thing of these orcs coming here, well, we were, the whole thing with the Titans and Zeus and all that stuff, like, that was us, right? That was us. Seriously. You guys gotta think here. These orcs then came around into the 1400s. 1400s or 1300s. Most likely 1400s. Alright? And then there's another thing, too, that always bothered me, too. You say that Christopher Columbus discovered America in 1492, but there was already people here. Yeah, something that they don't tell you in fucking goddamn school. And when you point it out, either the teachers will laugh and giggle, or they'd be like, oh yeah, of course there were people here. So why we're not learning about those people, but we're learning about this fucking goddamn white man? Oh, because it's about America. No, I don't care about America. I care about Atlantis, you fucking broad. That's the type of shit I'm talking about, man. That's the type of shit that I'm talking about. That type of ignorance, that type of bullshit. That's what I'm talking about. And that's why that shit's going to end. It is, it's going to end. It deserves to end, and it's going to end. Okay? Seriously. In 2023, shit is going to get fucked. Okay? Seriously. Stop acting like this shit is not going to happen. Stop acting like this shit's not going to happen in your lifetime. Oh, I don't see it in my lifetime. Yeah, because you're not in tune! Dumb motherfucker! In tune with what? In tune with what? In tune with what? Do you have fucking stupid in your ears? In tune with what? How about it? Let me say this again, but very slowly. In tune with thyself, you, specifically, and nature. The grass, the trees, the sun, the moon, the sky, the wood, the flowers. Talk to the fucking animals. Like the squirrels, the bugs, like the insects. You can talk to the ants. You are the ants. You are the caterpillar. You are the fucking sun and the moon. You are fire. You are heat personified. You are the ocean. You are the rivers. You are the cell of the planet. Why is that so hard for you? If you vibrate high in the cell of the planet, guess what? The vibration of the planet will wake up. That's why. That's what the planet is doing, what she's doing, because we have awoken her. Everyone has been tuned and spiritual with themselves. Everyone has been in tune with themselves, or started to get in tune with themselves around 2012 or 2016, has shooken the planet so much that she's like, oh shit. And then she realized what's on her, and she's like, fuck these motherfuckers, fuck them, and screw these motherfuckers. And she wants them out. She's killing them off. For crying out loud, you see, already, I don't know if it's in China or Japan, but these guys, these Asian folks, are literally hiding in the caves right now because it's too hot. Do you know that? Are you that fucking naive and dumb to not realize that shit? How can you not know what time we live in? How can you not know that these fucking people are going back to the caves because it's too fucking hot for them? Too hot. What do you want me to tell you? I could bring out countless things to you. Alright? But you need to research that shit. But if you don't research it and you still don't believe me and shit like that, that's your fault. That's your fault. But I know some people that did research this, do believe me, because they already seen it. They've already seen it. They've seen the videos. Oh, maybe those people are faking. Oh yeah, tons of Asian people hiding in a fucking going to a cave because let's just film it and fake it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? No group of fucking masses of people are gonna hide in a cave just because. Think, you fucking idiot. Okay? Oh, I don't want to think because you're screaming at me. The reason I'm screaming at you is because you're the most dumbest piece of shit that I have ever fucking goddamn seen. The most stupidest piece of shit that I've ever fucking goddamn heard. The reason I get frustrated with my brothers and sisters like this is because you guys can't see this shit. And every time I say that I get connected with nature, and nature has told me, you guys get confused. Now, it's not all of you, obviously. But some people get confused around here. And it's just like, what are you confused about? Oh, I get it. You're just not in tune. But you're acting like you are. No, you're not. You're thinking, and that's fine. You're getting to the steps. But the next step is planting your fucking feet in nature and meditating like this. And making your own sound. Because all of us have our own and each of our own arms or stuff like that lifts us up the energy. We all have that different types of vibration, that type of different language, guys. But no one doesn't want to try it. No one doesn't want to try it. Look, I've seen videos about clowns being the devil and shit like that. Before I got to the sacred clown stuff, I looked at all of that shit. And I knew that all of that shit, when I finally got to what I knew, I finally realized that all of that clown shit that they were talking about is just that they're afraid of the sacred clown. That's why they make it evil. That's why these Caucasian people say that, that's why these people always say that, you have, what is it, these clowns are like, working for the Dracos or some shit like that. The fuck? Now, I'm not saying there's not wicked clowns out here, but when you have a sacred clown in native tribes that are part of this land, and then all of a sudden you see evil clowns coming out, what does that tell you? You mean to tell me that, the Dracos are doing it, the clowns are from the Dracos. Oh, you're so naive, you don't see it. No, I know what you're talking about because I've researched this shit countless times, and countless times, like every time I research, it keeps bringing back to Heyonka. So don't tell me that I didn't do my shit, because you're talking to a Heyonka dragon right here. So don't fucking piss me off, alright? You don't want that smoke. Alright? Shit. Don't tell me that I'm a liar when one of my friends literally saw in the Astrodome literally saying that CHUCKY must be stopped. A clown me must be stopped because a Hayonka is a fucking powerful being that these motherfuckers can't do anything to. They were scared of the Sacred Clown. Why they were scared of the Sacred Clown? Because they couldn't do shit to the Sacred Clown. The Sacred Clown told the Queen or the King what it is, even if they didn't like it or not. It doesn't matter if they had to be. Oh, the Sacred Clown people were the ones that never get beheaded, basically, or get tortured, or get fucked over if they told the King and Queen what to do, or what's not great, or what's wrong. I mean, what's right and what's wrong, basically. Because the Hayonka can see farther than what the King and Queen can do. That's why they're part of their tribe. You have Jokers and Harley Quinns in their tribe being like that. Because they're part of something that is naturey, that they're just connected to nature more. And that's not a bad thing, that's fine. But if you guys don't see that shit, I don't know what to tell you. You're being naive. Oh, you're being naive because you just the clown or some shit. What? You guys are not looking at the real synopsis of what a clown looks like. The white stuff that they put on their face, some people want to be like, oh, it's white face and all that. Okay, fine. You do realize with the big lips that they made us and the whole the censor racist cartoons for so-called black people, colored people, that was supposed to represent as clowns also. Sacred clowns, by the way. So you have that, making fun of us like that too. Both ways, if you see it both ways. Because also they're telling you the sacred clown stuff, but also they're making fun of you at the same time. Because the orcs are using that makeup. Because they want to be like us, but they can't. And yet, you get people that think that these clowns are evil. But yet, you don't research more of what a sacred clown is. That white makeup. You know what that white makeup is? You know what? Remember in the beginning of the video, I said, hello YouTube fans, I'm this is the TheSkullKlown, right? The white stuff, the white makeup, basically, that is on the clowns is a skull. Then the makeup on the nose and the lips is a representative of how a clown is, a jester. TheSkullKlown. Come on, guys! When I found that out, that's how I knew that I am the Sacred Clown. A being that these motherfuckers don't want to fucking goddamn touch. They didn't want a being like me to come down here, but I did. And now they're fucking terrified. Now they have nowhere to go. They definitely have nowhere to go. Because I learned for myself that Mother Nature made me into an atom bomb, an atomic bomb. Yes, we all like this carbon folk, but I'm talking about me specifically as like I can literally destroy the whole cosmos if I wanted to. If nature wants me to do it because of these motherfuckers, then I'll do it. Doesn't take that long. I can literally reset that whole fucking thing. Most people are like, what? How's that? You don't understand and overstand, man. If you do, that's fine. And if you don't, look, everyone has their own connections and relationships to mama. And that's fine. But what I found out with myself with mama is totally different from you. And that's fine. That is fine. That's why I'm telling you people, know thyself. Because you know some things about yourself that you're like, holy shit. Alright? So stop being scared and paying attention to what these motherfuckers have to say. Because they're scared. They're scared. When you have a Caucasian guy talking about the Nephilim are clowns, basically. Some of them, not all of them, obviously. Most likely some of them were, but not all of them. Because they were still calling folk. They were still brothers and sisters. We are the Nephilim. We are the Titans. People seem to forget that too. In the Elohim, right? Am I right about that? But I have to look at the Elohim thing. But I know about that. And the Anunnaki and shit like that. So, because the Anunnaki are technically the Titans, right? And then when you see Zeus, remember, Zeus is a smaller, is a giant, but he's not a titan. If that makes sense, he could be somewhat as a titan if you look at him that way, because his father is a titan, right? The reason I say that is because I like to think that us are titans, and then the children are just the giants, because that's our story. We were the titans, and how we fell is because, remember the whole thing when the titans went to Tartarus? Yeah, this is Tartarus. This is Tartarus, where all these wicked motherfuckers are at. We fell in frequency, man. We were there in the higher realms, and we fell for multiple things. It wasn't just one thing. It was multiple things actually. But that's it, guys. That's really it. Alright, that's really it. There's just some things around here that you guys gotta pay attention to, man. Alright? Seriously. I just, I don't know. Hold on. Let me pause it real quick. Okay. So when it comes to, some orc. Sorry, guys. I was trying to think of what I was trying to say. So some orc, some Caucasian dude, looks at the Nephilim, saying that Nephilim are clowns and shit like that, But then, we are the Nephilim. We are the Anunnaki. We are, the Titans. So, when this orc says that, oh, we should never, these Nephilim should never come back. These Titans should never come back. What does that tell you? And then you find out that you are a Titan. What does that tell you? Don't listen to any of these fucking Caucasians that are scared, man. They are scared of you. You specifically. They are scared of the carbon people. Do you understand and understand? It doesn't matter what kind of skin complexion you have. As long as you have that carbon in you, they hate you. As long as you have this type of hairstyle, Rastafari hair and shit like that, they hate you. They hate you. And don't say why they hate you, because you should know by now why they hate you. They hate you because you are the cosmos in the flesh. They can't be like you. They can't be like you. Alright? They're desperately trying to be like you, but they can never be like you. What do you think they want? What do you think they want us to mate with them? Because they want us to. Because they want to be like us so bad. So if they have kids with us, they'll be like, well, at least my kid can be like you now. For crying out loud, I'm not like my parents. Zeus is not like his daddy. Zeus is not like his mama. Does that make sense? I hope it does make sense. Because not all of us are the same around here, guys. Some of us are, because some of those people are bots. And around the 1800s, they stopped reproducing people in factories. Yes, that's a thing. And they started selling fucking children. There's a big giant court that's saying selling children. And it wasn't selling children because of sex trafficking and shit. No, they cloned the kids and they started giving the kids away. Because something happened in the 1800s that the mud flood, all the adults died, but the children stood alive. Sounds like something from a fairy tale, but that is fucking true. That's what happened. That is what happened. Okay? And obviously you have these wicked ones still here. Okay? Some of them died off from the flood, but majority, they stood here still. Because if they all died from the flood, they won't be here right now. Alright? They've been here for a long time. Not long enough, but long. Long enough to destroy a lot of shit on this planet. At least in this realm. Because they can't go beyond the Antarctica. They can't. They tried, but they can't. Even if they do go, they will die. Because there's beings outside of the Antarctica that want them dead, that want to kill them. Okay? Seriously. Seriously. You know those kaiju monsters like Godzilla, Rodan, and all that shit? Yeah. Those creatures are real. Those are real. Mothra, Rodan, Godzilla, those are real. King Kong, those are real. Okay? Why do you think they make movies exploring an island, then they find freaking giant monsters? Do you hear what I just said? Why do you think they leave their land and then go to an island and they find monsters? That's 101, literally them leaving to Antarctica and then visiting an island that they're not supposed to be in. Look at the old Godzilla movies. They go to an island, there's a ton of radiation there, then they wonder, why is there so much radiation around here? It's this thing, they're telling you this. They're telling you this. But none of you guys don't want to pay attention to it, man. None of you guys don't. I haven't even seen the new Wakanda movie. And I want to talk about that too. The Wakanda movie made $33 million. 33? And it came out on the release date of 11/11. I see what these motherfuckers are doing. I see what they were doing. You can tell what they were doing. Did you did that just to be like, oh, we're sorry? Oh, you did that as a ritual. What it is? What it is, you wicked motherfuckers? What it is? What it is? And most people are like, what are you trying? I know my language, but what is it? No, seriously, what is it? Because it can't be both. It has to be one or the other. Seriously, right? And I haven't seen that movie yet. I do want to see it. And that Black Panther movie, man, is awesome. I love the Black Panther movie, man. When I saw that movie, I was just like, holy shit. The thing is, guys, when you watch some of these movies, you start getting your memories back. I've been having dreams too lately. Right? I'm not going to mention what I saw in my dream, but I did saw a brother that, I'm most likely already talked about in this video. But I saw him and I was just like, holy shit. That's my second time seeing him in my dream. So, and I was with someone else too, right next to him. I don't know who it was, but something told me that it was Osiris. Because I told myself, was it Osiris or something else? Because in the back of my mind was just because I was saying that who was right next to this guy, and then all of a sudden in my back of my head it just said Osiris, and I'm like, was it Osiris? So that's it, guys. It's just talking, some of the things I'm seeing, some of the things that I want to discuss and stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's long, but again, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I love doing these talking videos. If you agree with me, comment down below. If you disagree with me too, comment down below. I'm always open to discussions. If I got anything wrong, let me know so I can, research it more and everything like that and find out the truth about it even more instead of just me saying it. Because guys, usually stuff that I've said, either I researched it or I looked at it. So if I got anything wrong, or and I don't want to mislead anybody, because that's not my goal. That is never my goal. Fuck that shit. The fuck? Do you understand that type of karma? I understand that karma, and I'm not trying to get that karma. Okay? Fuck that karma. Okay? Because I want people to understand, to wake the fuck up and see what the fuck's going on around here, man. Now, I'm not saying that I'm trying to wake you up or anything like that. I'm just trying to point out something that you guys should be seeing by now. And if you haven't been seeing it, then obviously I can't tell you anything. If you don't see it, then you're gonna look at this video and think that this is a stupid video. That's your problem. That is your problem, not mine. I just pointed out all that shit with the celebrities and shit like that. How can you be so naive? How can you think that these celebrities give a fuck about you? I don't. I live in Holyoke, Massachusetts, and they try to make your shit look pretty for no reason. For who? For your orcs? For what? Oh, now you orcs want to live in the ghetto and shit like that? Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You don't even kill by your. You don't even kill that your own kind lives in the ghetto. You want them to get out of there. So why the fuck we want a suit motherfucker piece of shit in our neighborhood? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And yo, let me talk to some of the brothers and sisters that are in gangs and all the gangsters and all that stuff. All the gangs and all the mobs and not the mobs, but all the gangs. Like the Bloods, Crips, and all that shit. Look, if any of you guys are watching this video, I just want to say this. Guys, you used to, I've said this before and I'll say it again. You guys used to fucking destroy these motherfuckers. You guys used to be like, fuck you, wicked pieces of shit. This is my neighborhood. You used to make sure that if a guy in a suit came to your neighborhood, you questioned the fuck out of that motherfucker. Or you told him to leave. So what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Or you coked up? Because I know it's not the weed. Okay? Definitely it's not the weed. It can't be the weed. It can't be. It has to be something stronger that fucks up your fucking goddamn brain. Okay? Seriously. And don't get mad at me for saying the truth. Because these wicked ones know that if I get killed off in the physical realm, I'll go straight after these motherfuckers. And they will blame you. They would. They would. Because these wicked motherfuckers don't want me dead. Because if I would have died a long time ago. I would have. But these motherfuckers know if I died and I was in tune and spiritual myself, they would have been fucked. Okay? Because I'll go straight after them and destroy their shit. And I've already told them before, if you try to kill me, I'll go straight fucking after you and you will fucking get fucked up. And the whole planet will vibrate and feel it. And many brothers and sisters will literally look up in the sky and be like, that's SqaWn. He is literally tearing this shit up. That's how I am. Don't piss me off. You think the people, you think the slaves are pissed off? Yeah, they're pissed. But you think the power that they have again, they have extremely good power and stuff like that. But I'm talking about the power that they have. You think they just gonna, for example, you think if you killed somebody, you think that they're not gonna change the algorithm of where you live and shit like that, or how you operate? Of course that happens. Because you killed a titan. You killed a god. You killed a goddess. So obviously it's going to shake the planet. And if that person's still there, they're going to do something. Their spirit and their soul is still there. So something's going to happen. And you guys fucking know that shit. That's why I haven't been taken out yet. At all. Actually. That's why I'm looking at your gangsters and shit like that. And your gangs and shit like that. If any of you guys get called from someone to take me out, tell them no. Because you would get that karma, and these motherfuckers would literally come after you. Why? Because now they know they're fucked completely. And they don't want me, they don't want this physical vessel to be gone. They literally are like, yes, we can fuck up CHUCKY a little bit, but we don't want him dead. Because if he's dead, he's coming straight after us. And that we don't want. Because he knows too much. Okay? Seriously. There's brothers and sisters out here that are like that. I'm not the only one. Okay? If you kill someone else off, we will go straight after your ass and make sure that this system is completely burning. Okay? You know how Remake says that it would take like an hour or less than an hour? Me, only literally takes a minute. It would take me 1 minute to literally completely destroy everything that is around you. Because if you kill me, my blood is spilled. Once it touches the planet, oh, the planet herself. That's the last blood she wants to taste. That wants to feel. Mine. Okay? Because she knows how I am. And I'm so connected to her that it's ridiculous. Every time I feel her sadness and her anger, I cry like I cry. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I cry like a bitch. And I get angry. So fucking angry that I wanna pop someone's head off. This is the shit this is the mode we should be in, guys. Fucking royal mode. Why do you think I pointed out they're scared of the sacred clown? They're scared of the warriors too, but they are terrified of the sacred clown. Okay? Look at the part 2 or the part 1 video of me talking about the sacred clown. Literally, a brother pointed it out. Saying that, yeah, they can, mess with the warriors and shit like that, but they are scared to mess with the sacred clowns. Because you can't mess with the sacred clowns. The sacred clowns see everything that you're about to do before you do it. Okay? Some of us are already like that, and that's fine. But some sacred clowns can literally see more of what's going to happen. Literally, a sacred clown can see you coming before you even come. A sacred clown can see your plans before you even put it out. Okay? Why do you think we were so... Why do you think people loved us in the tribes? Why do you think people go to us in tribes? Why do you think we were always right next to the queen and king? Alright? Back in Egypt and shit like that. We weren't there just to be funny, to make the queen and the king laugh. No! We were there to tell them, yo, this is what's up, and they're fucking up with you, man. I can see it right far away. You can't see it, that's fine, but I'm here to tell you. Then they see that shit, then they click in their heads and they see it, and they're like, you know what? Yo, bro, sister, yo, I see it too. Yo, thank you. Let's get rid of this shit together. And it's like, yeah, let's do it. That's how powerful we are, man. That's how powerful we are. Not just the sacred clouds, just us in general. Jeez, man. It's fascinating when you start knowing who you are and who you people are. And it's fascinating when you find out how powerful you are and what you're calling and how powerful, and how powerful that calling is. Excuse me again. It's very powerful. Very. Right? So that's it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys for watching my videos. Those of you that watch it from the end to the beginning, I appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys don't have to do that or anything like that, but the fact that you do tells me that I'm doing good and tells me that, hey, someone else is listening and they're actually thinking outside the box and they're not listening to the bullshit that's around here. All right? And if they are listening to it, observing it. You can observe it. Just don't let it attack you or be attached to it, because that's the whole point. They want you to be distracted. All right? Seriously. I remember there was a time that I didn't watch. I just listened to meditation music at that point. A while back, I stopped playing video games and all that, and I stopped watching a lot of shit on YouTube, and I just listened to music all the time, meditation music, and that's what I did all the time. Meditate, listen to meditation. Once I woke up, meditation music, took a shower, build, meditate, and that was my whole day. And after I was done, after I went back home and shit like that, I just chilled. Listened to meditation music, drew and everything like that. I did that through the whole day. And every time I did that, man, I kept getting knowledge upon knowledge upon knowledge upon knowledge on me, man. I still do, but not as effective as if I turn my technology off. So you guys gotta take that break. I encourage you to take that break, right? Because I'm thinking of taking that break too. Because December is almost here, guys. December's almost here, and in my main channel, I got one more CHUCKY video left before I'm done with that season 19, basically. My main channel. That I can do whatever I want in my main channel just for fun. In this channel, obviously, I probably won't do as much videos here as I used to, but you guys know that anyways, because you guys seen that I barely do videos on here anyways. And my channel and my my old channel too, I barely do videos there too. So you guys are still seeing me barely doing videos because, again, I got the call from Mama. I got the call from Mother Nature telling me that this is done. Like, you don't have to do anything anymore. And it's true, I don't have to do anything anymore. I don't. Because Mama gave me that call. She told me that I don't have to do shit anymore. I don't have to make videos. I don't. She said, if you can, you want to, go ahead. But overall, you don't have to. This is it. It's done. You do your job. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, holy shit. Okay, cool. So I don't have to do shit. So this is just a bonus at this point, guys. I could have stopped. I could have stopped in August. I could have stopped in September. Alright? And you guys would have never seen me ever again. Until shit goes down. But there won't be no YouTube videos about it, obviously. So, I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and be safe, man. And take care.